Hey, what's going on, guys? Gulliver here. I've just played two matches of Wars with two very different teams. Um, I really enjoyed the gameplay, so I'm going to record this. Try to see if the gameplay is well accurate to what really happened. So I'm going to analyze and talk to you guys what happened. So let's go here. Um, This was first one's more simple, like very oriented to central. So I was like, okay, let's pop the first three or four. Actually, there was an FFD here, so just to clear up and make my headstrong walk with freedom in the middle of the base. Uh, make it hit. I place the age on him and make a Tryon on the healer to just guarantee to have protection. So I just popped the FFD there in the beginning. I hit the age with my a warrior with my own with Liege, just to trigger the outpost bots to go with T2 max and take a huge amount of HP out of them already. Then the match developed really well. I just had blades, and the guy has no anti-hack, and he left a lot of areas with open to blades, so I just like made a little bit of damage with them. Um, People talk to me to take out the G1 Dirge core, but I actually like it. The rest of it's just fine, just simple. I just used Kulagoon twice during the match. It was really good. I used the 4-star T2 Max for this base because I thought that the 5-star would be a little bit overkill. If I go 3 5-star essays, I'll basically destroy the whole map itself. So it was like too much. So I didn't want to waste T2 Max so soon. This gameplay was really accurate with what happened, I guess. I'm not sure if the combiner if the combiner moments were exactly as it showed, but like it was really good to a certain point that I wanted to show. It was really accurate. So let's go with the second one. The second one was really a little bit harder. So I just placed T2, just to take out the MDS here, and I replace a little bit guys to take out the healers, the anti-healer cores. T2 is going to naturally with DPS take out that as well. Send all the team. I just send the these guys to left because I wanted to make another damage dealer on both sides of the map. I didn't know that was that this was this guy. I should have watched the replays, to be honest. I just had the blot prepared because as soon as the build bot was destroyed, the path was clean. So I just sent blot to left as well, just to have a target for this guy. Then the match naturally developed it. There was a mini cluster here, but wasn't even worrying. I just lost one bot during the whole match, so it was like, okay, match completely under control. I think they just lose, and I lose. I think that one laser and the combiner just ripped out the full tilt. I tried to save him, but the second bounce wasn't fast enough to destroy the target, so I just lose it. I just used the Titan essay twice on the guy. I think that once in the first match was in the middle of the map. This wasn't exactly what happened. I just won the match. That's very weird, but like the 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 replay was like very accurate until the end, but like I just naturally destroyed. There was 6 bots there. One, I think that was one gunner left. One to DPS destroy everything. There was Tito Max there. There was a healer, so like natural development in the match. Not even a problem. So and I just destroyed the guy, and they were both first tries, which I'm really glad about that. So I'm going to analyze the third base setup of the guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I want to analyze the third base of the guy, of this guy, to make the setup and go earlier and try to play earlier. And later, I mean, and later I would try to play and make a video for you guys. So this guy's playing around Death Pulse a lot. There is three. There's a fourth one. There's no fourth one. There's two death pulses in very like not exactly critical, but like crucial parts of the map. So and he like makes the path into the thing, or he makes like if the guy goes in the hard way, it's like we have to face mortar with Quintus, MDS with laser and launcher. A launcher here, two launchers here, MDS laser with less powerful Cybertronian shard, but still a problem that you have to deal with. Both with one with self repair, one with armor. So a very very interesting base. Zone heals everywhere, everywhere, or really. Yeah, just zone heals. So this is the plasma version. I think that both of these are the plasma version. Yeah, it doesn't show. It doesn't show. Yeah, this is the plasma one. Both of these are the plasma ones. So since he doesn't have an FFD or a minigun or laser variant for the MDS, and he has a lot of zone heals, I think that is kind of forcing me to play with Headstrong because there's no FFD to messing around. The variants are only using the variants are only using the version that doesn't interfere with the protections, and there's a lot of zone heals, self repairs. Like, I want to do a test for you guys after that. I want to see if a self repair and the zone heal gets nerfed while with acid. And I wanted to mention with you guys a thing that I find out after that as well. But I just misclicked there, just thinking a little bit with the thing. So I would just likely go middle way because I want to make sure to get these free essay points. I'm going to try to aim the first to max shot to these spider mine because these spider mine is going to likely catch these, likely these is too as well, but these, and these one as well. The lasers are not even a problem. It's just going to be a free plus, so it doesn't even matter too much. I think I would just go with Tito Max for for a period here during the match. I will go likely solo. I would likely go Tito Max, Headstrong, and Minerva. Go a little bit with the path in the middle. Just to grab the essay points. I have to take care with Liège because I'm not sure if I'm going to use Liège on Headstrong again. So I'll likely go with something like Railed Rider or Breakneck just to take out these off. and I'll need to take care of the zone heal to don't mess up while I'm destroying. So I'm going to likely go with Wild Rider in this. And this guy, and this guy as well. I just hate sharks, minions, spiders, mine stuff. Like they mess me up a lot. Uh, they interfere with my freedom, my walking, my pathing. I just don't like that. Uh, Shujan on the end of the map, not even at so we don't have a cluster. So, but we have like two less powerful clusters, but they're in the sides of the map. But if but I will likely go headstrong in this middle section here to trigger all the guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the combiner. I didn't use the combiner in the first two map in the first two bases. I just make the first base trick, which is like going headstrong into a zone where there's a lot of outpost bots, and just T2 max that zone. Like I'm likely going to go to max like twice. Like I'm going to aim like here to like try to catch these two and like something like these and these to like to try to maximize damage if I'm like going from the middle, and then to try to do the same thing, like aim like close to this wall here and this wall here, like try to get these two and these and these and these depending on the range. Same for that. So I will need breakneck to like capitalize a little bit with the T2 max damage, because breakneck's glass, you don't use breakneck twice a lot. You use a lot of like breakneck once where there's a lot of there's an area where there's a lot of damage involved. So I think that's really good. I really like it. So I'm going to make the team with the 2 star with the 3 stars. To like after that, I will play with you guys. I will post a video after. So this was the first team I used. It was very simple, very standard stuff. I'm liking to use. I'm liking a lot to use Caligula with Fangtron, just to have some extra protection. He disables defenses as well, and I'm playing with Jace Baru on Blot. I just feel like it's good Blot with Fangtron, but I think that for the game style that I have with Caligula, I think that I take more advantage with the 5 star Fangtron on Caligula than with the Blot. So that's very good. I wasn't going for the Titans, so I wasn't going for the Combiners, so I needed to make a guarantee that my bot would survive, so I replaced the 4 star with the 5 star Pterodactyl here, just to guarantee stuff. I think that everything this team is just standard. Everyone knows my preferences and stuff. I just switch out what I've mentioned, the flat line I place with Alpha Trion, that I take off of Headstrong to replace him with Liege, and I just had a couple of prime cards that just fizzled, the Vector and where's the other one? Yeah, the Vector is like attached to nobody. I'm thinking about taking off my Chronos off it and place like something like Prime on it, and like try to make something on these. I'm not sure exactly what to do with these, like more weird ones, to be honest. So that's pretty good. Another thing, we have one of these, and I'm not sure where I'm going to use it. I'm not really close to sure. I'm not even close to sure of where is the best place to invest this in. Um, Theoretically, it's better to invest these on the 5-star bots. They're because they're the more upgraded ones and they have higher HP and DPS, so you multiply the highest levels of the game. So yeah, that's really nice. But there are other bots that I think are really good as well that I need to have like some kind of attention. So like for example, for the 4 stars, I think that like I like a lot Nemesis Prime because the Killigoon combo I think is really good, and I think like the way he plays is like really good. Sometimes I switch a lot the stuff that I attach with it with the combat stuff. Like sometimes I go with Fracas, Crate Maker. I'm testing Fireline on this one. I think it's really good. I tested one thing that's really interesting. I'm not sure if I will be able to show you guys, but let me check here. Yeah, well, one of the things that I was like testing, and I think it was kind of interesting to be honest, because if you go here and you go take this off and place the Fireproof Doom one on this guy and call a team with a guy attached to a guy with Fireland attached to it. So let's call a lot of guys here, just don't need to die. Um, One of the things that I think that's really interesting is that you go here, 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 and this one here. So the DPS is not changed. So I'm a genius. So if you go top shot, he started shooting. He doesn't interfere in the build bot's damage because the build bots because the natural DPS of the bot is considered fire damage. So fireproof's not going to work on it. But I thought it was the same thing that was happening with the acid one, but it works different. So the fracas one still is not going to work because I think that with the description of both, they're like they kind of induce you to think that they kind of make you think that both of the DPS types of the boss they're attached to change to acid and fire, but if you read carefully the fracas, shots acid bullets that will regularly explode on impact. So like he regularly shoots acid stuff, but the natural damage, the natural bullets from fracas is like the natural DPS of the bot. So there's no fire involved on this. So just to mention like a curiosity for you guys, I just wanted to make sure about these because I was absolutely sure that that top line was going to work with these, but don't. And I really wanted to know if there is a bot that has the water attack to test the waterproof one. So I'm not sure if there is one. The water guys are like very, very, very underwhelming in this game. So like they're not having a big investment in attention in this game. So like I really, really wanted to have a decent bot with water damage, water attack stuff would be really nice. Returning to the captain guy, I really like some bots that are not 5-star, but they're really, really good. So, like for example, we have outside of the Nemesis Prime, Breakneck's like a good one to have at 15% damage and DPS, that damage and HP, sorry, boost, because it's a really, really nice one to have like survivability extra damage. So like that's really really nice, and you don't even need to have the 5-star to make it work. Sound Wave's one of the good ones as well, because he's going to have the multipliers on the DPS and damage of itself, but also in the damage and DPS of the minions. One thing that I have mentioned in the last video is that I always thought that the effects of Soundwave as SA11 and new as SA11 were both the same, by allowing them to have more minions, having 6 minions. And I was like in shock, because when I read the description of Soundwave, it wasn't like that. So just to clarify, it's not how that like this that works. It's just the percentages that change. You have an increase in 30%, from 30 to 50% of the HP. They don't increase the number of minions from Soundwave. On the new side, same with the 4-star, whereas new. Yes, you have a change in the number of minions that GNU allows you to have. It is still stuck with the 30% of HP, and he naturally increases DPS as well, so that's absolutely fine. But he's not going to have a HP boost, so you have to pick and choose which advantage do you want. Do you want the minions to have? Do you want extra minions, or do you want extra health to buff the minions that you already have? So just to clarify this, because I like messed up, and like some guys were like asking me on Facebook which is the difference of both. So just to clarify, so we always want we can use for Octopunch. To be honest, this is really really good about. I like Octopunch a lot. I think that Cosmic Ruby Blaster is like one of the best things to attach on it. It works really good. Maybe even Blood, I don't know. Increase the HP of the decoy. A little bit of extra DPS with the passive acid thrower that he has. It's like kind of interesting to like have more damage on the acid guy. I think that for aerials, Wild Rider as well. Just forgot to mention Wild Rider is a good one as well. For the aerials, I think that they're enough at 10% of DPS boost. The next one that Sergeant's going to be used is going to be on Astro Chain for sure. It's the last one. It's the last bot that I really care about, that I really really use a lot, and I think that's very very necessary for you to have at least a Sergeant level. But the Captain one, I really thought about Killagoon, but like increasing DPS doesn't interfere that much on the guy. Increasing DPS is like mostly irrelevant. The thing that you should care about with DPS on this guy is on defense after the beast mode goes off, after the alternative mode goes off, because it's going to pop as the beast mode. So it's going to pop with the beast mode, and the amalgam is going to like have the extra damage, the healing as well. So it's really really good. But after the 20 seconds that's the duration of the beast mode, he's going to be changing back, so the DPS of that the one is going to interfere you. Why in your gameplay, Killagoon should be always in beast mode. You should be like counting, like you must be aware about that, like counting like the 20 seconds. You must be like close to aware when the 20 seconds is going to cycle out. And you have to be like, oh, I have this amount of SA points, but Amalgamus is going to be, but Killagoon is going to have his beast, he's going to be soon available to me to use his SA again. So I'm not going to waste that is the SA points I have right now to wait until Killagoon have his SA available. Then I'm going to use his SA. His SA is going to destroy a lot of things, and when it is destroying a lot of things, it's going to grab me SA points again. So then I'm going to use these SA points that Kulagun has after I use his after the activation of his SA, to then use the SA that was like kind of ready before that. You know what I mean? So I think that if you administrate well the Kulagun SAs, the Kulagun timing and the SA point that you have, you're very very likely to win the match because it's a very very strong bot. But DPS doesn't change that much because of amalgamas, to be honest. Um, so I'm not sure which one. Um, there's a lot of decent options, but there's no like option that I say, that's it. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the things that are like pop into my mind recently that I'm not sure which one to do, which one to decide. So I leave it open to you guys. Please talk what you think about it. Tell me what you think about the replay commentate, watching replays commentary with the wars. If you knew about the difference on the what's the name, the waterproof and the acid proof, the fireproof and the acid proof, and the interaction they have with fracas, top shots, stuff like that. That's really really nice to know. You need to be aware of these many interactions that these things, these details in the game have, because they imagine you go like, oh, I'm going to be like, there's a anti-fire one here. I'm going to like send a guy that has top shot, and it's like, oh, his DPS is going to take out, and you basically have stuck a bot there. You need to like call another one to like deal with the thing to like free you of the like lock that you're in. So, with the anti-fire with top shot. So that's pretty much basic for it, guys. Yeah, I'm going to make the team for the third one. There's a little bit of time for that as well. So obviously it's going to be T2. Headstrong is going to be like necessary because the anti-healing, no, the lack of FFDs, no laser or minigun variants on the MDSs, so it's very very fine for it. I think that I'm going to keep the liege on it because there is that cluster, there is that outpost bots altogether, and after they use their SAs, they're going to basically kill themselves, I guess, because it's a very very bad decision, I guess. Mainly for wars to like join all the outpost bots to like stay all together like this, because you get basically go liege, and if they like outside of like amalgamas and not amalgamas, sorry, twin twist, Kulagoon, and the Spinister or stuff like that like take a huge time, like 12, 20 seconds, 15 seconds stuff, and that stay for a while. Abilities that take a while to go out. They're basically going to kill themselves if the guy has a warrior, rushing warrior with liege on it. So yeah, I just don't like too much the idea, to be honest. Kind of have to split them apart a little bit. I think that we are always going to be with Minerva. This is going to be the first bots that I'm going to pop out. The Breakneck and the Wheeled Rider one. I think I'm going to need both, but more Breakneck than Wheeled Rider. But Wheeled Rider has a lot of like soft spots that like are really really good to like one shot stuff. I'm a striker again on the alliance roles, so I have extra damage on the attacking position that on the attacking moments that I go. So he's going to have the extra damage on there, so it's going to be like more consistent one shots. So that's really good. I'm liking a lot this guy recently. I used him a long time ago, but I wasn't sure that he's going to be like that good. That's run amok. I really enjoy this guy. I think he's like consistent what he does. He has a crazy SA11, giving a lot of protection to everybody and make him 100% with damage protection. I think that him if flatline, they're like decent protection for any beginning of match in wars because you have the protection of the shoot combat combined with these, which is like close to 60%. You'd have the massive healing from flatline with the healing tower and stuff. So like, it's really really good. I think if you don't have used it before, just test it out, guys. It's a really really worth bot. And it's aggregating like value to the headstrong batch. It has some weird options there, to be honest, but like thinking honestly, if we get the what's the name of the Gaia Hawk, these one as well, and headstrong, I wouldn't be mad at all. The other two ones like Reaper Snapper and some weird one, but like these first three are like kind of decent. I think it's really good. I just don't use too much Gaia Hawk, these like weird like stance expensive combos, because like I use and other guys that are like heavy on it on SA points investments, like T2 Max for example. So I focus like the heavy SA points investments on my main stuff. Like if it's not my main strategy, I don't focus on around it. So I just like leave it behind. So run amok as well. I think that because there's a lot of defenses like close to each other, full tilt's going to be really really nice because is one of the better guys against these. You have the mortar close to the laser, close to the MDS. If I take out the MDSs, and the shock towers are close to the outpost bots, so the outpost bots are going to be triggered by Liege with Headstrong. I'm going to max that area. I'm going to Wield Rider, Breakneck, MDSs, and stuff like that. Then Full Tilt's going to do the rest. Basically, that's the idea. And the Headstrong, Flatline, and Breakneck are going to help to make the whole team to stay alive. So I think that it just needs survivability enough to have these. I don't have access to Thundercracker or Star Screen, stuff like that, the aerials, because there's a lot of zone heals, so they kind of interfere in the one-shot consistencies. But we have the Sky Warp on the team, so I think that with this team, the 4-star and 5-star versions of these bots, we can definitely go and win that match after that. So I think that's really good. I make some decent commentaries, I guess, explain a little bit my strategies, and I beat it like some very decent ways without using combiners. It's been a while since I don't play with combiners. Since I play without combiners, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much for it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Galaver out.